I have been playing soccer since I was 3 years old. I used to play at like the community center that was like near my house. And it was always the bunch ball, you know, where like the ball, as the ball moved, the whole, like all the kids I guess were there. But I would like hang out and just wait for the ball to like somehow pop out. And so that was like my only memory from playing back in the days. I was first recruited by the coach before Lewis Theobald. And he kind of, you know, brought me in. I came and I ate lunch with the girls whom none of them I like played with. And, you know, he just kind of showed me around the campus. He was like, yeah, we're kind of looking at you, but I heard nothing back. So I was like, okay, maybe they're not interested. But then right after Lewis got the job, he like emailed me and was like, hey, you should come up for a visit. And I was like, well, I've already been there, but I was like, I'll come up again just to see how it is. And I ended up loving it, loving Lewis, heard so many good things about him. And so I'm so glad that I'm here now. My favorite part is maybe the team chemistry. I've never played on a team where we just gel so well, and like coming into the season like so early in August, it's kind of hard to like, you know, get the feel for all the new players coming in as well as all the returners and how the team, you know, kind of goes together. And so it was really nice just how this team works like with that, because we get together, you know, try and do as many fun activities as we can before the season starts and really try and just gel, so I love it. I think I have a pretty special one. He kind of, like I look up to him big time, and I think he kind of looks to me as well. And I think I'm, I don't know how to say it, like I'm like the connection between the team and him, like, because if there's any problems and I need to let him know, I know that he trusts me like to go and let him know if there's anything wrong with any of the players. But I think he's a great coach. I've said nothing but like great things about him, and I'm glad that I'm here. So. I'm not the typical soccer player. Typical soccer players, you know, like little, agile, quick. I'm more of the bigger, I'll header the ball if it's in the air. So I think I'm very different from most. I feel like I'm calm and I try to stay, you know, collective, and when I get the ball, I know where I'm gonna go before I get it, and it's very different from most soccer players. Like the typical is just like the little fast one, and I'm not that at all. We, like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we practice for, well, Monday and Tuesday especially, we practice for like an hour and a half, pretty hard. And we do fitness at least one of those days. And then Wednesday is a little try and get your like legs under you day. And then Thursday's game, Friday get our legs under us again from the game and for the next one. And then Saturday play hard. So off the field, try and get as much rest as you can. Try and go to sleep as early as you can, as like well as doing like homework and schoolwork and trying to hang out with. I live with 5 other soccer players, and so we all hang out all the time. And that's, I mean, it's pretty routine. So if all my hopes and dreams are here, I would love to win a national championship. That's my ultimate goal. And so I hope we just keep, you know, plugging away and trying to really, really work to be there, because I know that if all of us really put like our minds to it, I know we can do that. So it's national championship would be where I want it to be. So I'm not really doing much with basketball right now, which is pretty nice, because the basketball coaches are very, like, they understand that I need to be doing this right now. But the second that soccer's over, like last year I had one day in between, like we flew back from Texas, I had one day, but I had to go to the practice and watch it, and then the very next day I started. So it's kind of rough with like the whole transition, just because the sports are totally different and there's totally different shapes. So actually when I get to basketball, sometimes I'm like out of shape, sort of. But technically I'm like in soccer shape. So it's kind of just like frustrating for me, just because of how like competitive and how I want to jump into basketball right away and just be like so great. But I have to wait my turn. I have to sit the bench. I have to learn the plays. And so it's kind of just mentally it's kind of tough. But I mean, I did it last year, so I know that it will be fine this year. And so I'm excited to get, you know, something else going. I thought it would be worse than it actually is, especially because I only take about 12 hours a semester, because since I started basketball, I would have been done in 4 years, but since I did basketball, I have to like basically elongate my schedule. So I've been just doing like 12 hours, and so it's actually not too bad. I mean, I have some homework, but I'm never like mentally stressed to the max by any means. So I think I'm pretty good with managing my time.